Hi, welcome! Today it's time to do something really easy and quick in the Trangia Mini. Today we're doing quesadillas. So tag along! Welcome to my favorite corner of the woods, and today is kind of a day where something extraordinary. It's a really sunny and calm day in November in Gothenburg, and I can tell you that's not the norm. And today I'm planning some quick and dirty cooking, few ingredients. Takes about minutes to do, and it's dead simple. I probably even a child can manage this one. It's quesadillas, and it's 2 flatbreads with cheese and some other filling, really. And I think it's perfect for the Trangia Mini. So let's head over to the kitchen and start preparing the food. So let's start rocking the quesadillas. Let's see what I have in my bag of tricks. Some mini tortillas, and I made them even more mini to fit the frying pan. So I actually had to cut away some of the excess because they were slightly too big. And I will make it easy. So I have sausage, and I have pre-grated cheese, and it's Tex-Mex, so I think it will fit nice. And I want some heat, so I brought some jalapeños, a little bit of oil, and some cilantro or coriander if you like, and some spices if I like. So that's about it. Let's start rocking. So I will take one of these out. And let's cut up sausage. Like so. And I need pretty thin slices of this one. I think that will be plenty for one quesadilla. And from what I gathered, that in quesadillas you can have pretty much anything you like. So whatever your imagination tells you can have on a quesadilla, you can probably have it. I've seen with black beans, I've seen with ham, I've seen veggie stuff. But since it's starting to get a bit cold, I want a hot one today. And grab some cheese. and it's burglar proof. At least almost. And I want heaps of cheese. So let's start up the Mini. I have my do-it-yourself foil today and see how it works. It's not very windy, so I think it's up to the task. Now you have a tiny flame. So let's put on the frying pan. And since this is a non-stick, I will probably don't need any oil whatsoever. And the idea here is that the cheese will fuse these two pieces of tortillas together with the filling. So let's see if I can put this down in an orderly fashion. Like so. And then put the other one on top and squeeze it down. And now we just wait for the magic to happen. Oh, I forgot my cilantro. Quick. There's still time. And as ordinary, this cilantro is very much optional. I know there are people that can't even stand the slightest whiff of cilantro because for them they have the taste of soap. So if you don't like cilantro, don't add it. And from what I gather, you won't get used to it. Either you can't stand it, and then it's totally off. And I can see the first sign that the cheese is starting to melt. And while this is going, I will prepare quesadilla number 2. So we can have a swift change. That will be plenty. Let's put down the cheese. And by the smell, I should be time to try to flip this one over. Yeah, in the nick of time. And I think this one is done. If I can get it out. Like so. And add number 2. Get the bread out. And while this one is going, we will cut up wedges of this one. Now when it's kind of set, I think for these small ones, quarters should be enough. Put them here on the plate. Oh, and it's a bit stringy cheese. And that's not a bad thing if you ask me. And let's flip this guy over. I think that got a bit too long time, but no matter. Yeah, looks like it's done. So let's get this out. Let's put out the fire. Ta-da! And we slice up number 2. And I think this is a thumbnail. Well, bon appetit. Time for some quesadillas. And this sweet with the jalapeno and everything. These are pretty practical because you can eat them with your hands, and they're good enough for standalones if you make enough of them, or you can have them just as a side dish to something else. And as you saw, they are dead easy to make. Get back to you soon. That was nice. I must say there was some kick on those jalapeños. I just might have been a bit too eager on one of them. Well, that is a dead simple dish to do. You basically need tortillas and cheese, and then you can add whatever you like. So I would say that's a perfect 3-ingredient dish, if you like so. And it takes a very short amount of time to do it. So I would say it's perfect for the Mini. As I said, I had to trim the edges of these tortillas because it was 1/2 inch too wide to fit the pan. But you can do that at home easily. And now I would say this is a dish that goes very well at the campfire. You can cut it up and you can just eat the slices as is, and as soon as it chills down somewhat, the cheese gets more rigid and it doesn't run all over the place. So it's not a messy dish. I will highly recommend it to anyone that wants to try it. And today it's actually a really beautiful day. This is the kind of day that's the exception that proves the rule, that November in Sweden is pretty miserable. Usually it's grey, it's windy, and it's raining cats and dogs. And you don't see the sun. But today I think it's the first time in a fortnight I actually seen the sun, anything of it. It's been hiding behind the cloud cover for such a long time. This is a welcome guest. and I'm glad I had the opportunity to be out and enjoy it. But it's turning cold. It's just a couple of degrees. I think it was 2 degrees when I left home, and so I can feel my fingers are getting a bit numb when not wearing gloves. And it's hard to cook with gloves. At least gloves that give any kind of heat to your hands. And it seems to be dead calm today. You can hear a crow in the background and some birds tweeting. But that's about it. And far in the distance I can hear the closest road and the traffic on it. But it's way in the distance, kind of a background noise. So there's been pretty much traffic on the Mini for a while, and I recently did a review, and it got good traction. But since I don't want to be a one-trick pony, I think I will put the Mini on the shelf for some time and do some cooking with my other stoves. The triangle I haven't been using so much, and I'm eager to try it out and get to know it better and kind of mod up the kit to my heart's desire. I have a few ideas on how I'm going to do that, so that's coming in the future. But now, when winter or the misery season in Gothenburg is coming, I'm afraid I will be a bit less outdoor than I would like to. Especially doing videos. The weather in Gothenburg in early winter, and it doesn't lend itself good to be out and about with a gear that's sensitive for being damp, because we rarely get much snow, and it's mostly rain, but we get downpour quite a lot. So there's a rare occasion, and I hope I can make use of them, like today. But there's no guarantees, so I'll see what I do instead. I have some ideas, as I said before. Thinking on maybe doing a podcast, and I have ideas both for solo podcasts, and I have a short list of guests I would really like to have on a podcast, and I'm thinking about the forms, and maybe those plans will come to fruition, but we'll see. But that's it for now. If you think this video was any good, you know the drill. The thumbs up helps the video to get more traction and spreads over YouTube like wildfire, hopefully. And I'd like the comments. And today I would invite your favorite filling in a quesadilla, if you have one, or what you'd like to try. That's my question to you, and I would be very happy if you answer it. And if you're not a subscriber yet, consider pressing the subscribe button and the bell to get notifications when I'm out in the forest and doing more shenanigans another time. But until the next time, take good care. Cheers.